We had to pay for that.
Are we ready to go? All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are the Other People Show. We have a great guest in studio today. We have Anthony Wayne.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you all so much for having me.
Glad to have you, buddy. Glad
I love it, I love it.
Looking forward to this.
And you've got a couple songs for us tonight, don't you?
Absolutely, I'll play. Yeah, we'll go. Rocking on to the break of, well, maybe not to the break of dawn, but
To the break of dusk.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that one, yeah.
So take it away, man.
All right. It's called For the Downfall. Another day I've made it through. No one there to come home to. I guess I could wait so patiently. There was something that I wanted. See, it's quite comfortable here in our sin. The kind of place you leave the outside to come in. You know, it took me a little while to get thicker from then. You see, it's how I want things to be, and how I should have always, how I should have always been. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How I should have always been. How I should have always been. It's been hard to explain my ways for quite some time. Try solving the hardest riddle by completing all the rhyme. I guess we all want to be rich and live in that house upon that hill. See, I just want someone to tell me that's how we all feel. How we all feel is real. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How we all feel is real. How we all feel is real. And I've been living it up like it's head down. Seen the most of what's inside by being around. We retain the most by letting go of it all. So why am I always setting myself up for the downfall? Why am I always This ways to go, and we're doing just fine. Said I'm not much to look at, the furniture's all mine. Now, let's be done living our lives, check and check. I'm feeling that this time we're gonna win. And I've been living it up like it's head down. I've seen the most of what's inside by being around. We retain the most by letting go of it all. So why am I always setting myself up? Why am I always? And I've been living it up like it's down. I've seen the most of what's inside by being around. We retain the most by letting go of it all. So
studio on the Other People Show, and he's got a lot of great tracks lined up, soulful tracks. So, what's a little bit of the inspiration behind that track, sir?
Gosh, for the downfall, you know, I feel like that we're always, you know, it tends to be like a sort of a long journey to get where we got to go, and we're always kind of jeopardizing our journey by our own doubts and negativity and those little things inside us that kind of make us second guess what we're actually supposed to be doing. You know, we're basically always setting ourselves up for the downfall, but we all want you have a good heart, so you want the right things, but don't always get there, you know, for the simple jeopardies that we put ourselves in. And it's a matter of, the song really is about traversing those weird little jeopardies that we always do to ourselves, due to our own, our brains not being in the right place. Our heart and our brains don't always communicate the same way, and so you have to learn how to kind of get around all those things.
Yeah, perseverance, I guess.
You got to push through. You got to just keep going, you know, forever onward.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, you know, I think not that this was a part of the question, but I think Earth by Train, that's the band that I play in. I think Earth by Train's name kind of has that whole premise overall.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we are all headed in it's a journey. It's not about where we start or where we end. It's about the middle parts.
Yeah.
And I think that's what creates the journey. And I think ultimately there are many things that get in our way, speed bumps in the middle of a parking lot, in the parking lot of life, and you just got to get around them, go over them. You can't always reach Earth by Train.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
like that. Yeah.
you find other ways to get there, and I think for the downfall, kind of embodies that. We're constantly trying to hoodwink ourselves, you know.
Right.
And I think we end up. You eventually get there. I think that, you know, overall you eventually get there, but it's not exactly how you thought it might be.
It's a different path, maybe.
It is, and I think that, and again, that goes along with the journey. It's all part of the journey, because if it were set out like you wanted it or like I wanted it, you just go straight there.
Right.
You know, you just could be like, I'm just going to go straight there. But I think that's part of what it's all about, really, is that middle part.
Yeah, living in that moment and executing.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
that moment.
and having the patience and the that joy, that inner vibe to be able to make that audible in life. You know, to be able to make that call in the middle of the journey and say, hey, I didn't expect this, but I'm going with it.
Yeah.
And that's what makes us men and women. That's what makes us stand up and rise to any occasion. You know.
I like it.
Yeah.